player might live in China for another city. Keep listening to Elevated TV, guys.
Mesdemoiselles, mesdames et messieurs, je vous dis bonsoir. Je m'appelle Comment et ce soir, je suis avec LBT sur LBT TV Radio.
Liberty TV Radio. Streaming, broadcasting. Listen.
Yeah. Loud. All right, good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet on Elegbete TV video. My name is Idafi Matthew Esoganeg. You love to come in the Elegbete One of Sports. It's a wonderful time to be on the microphone again. Yes, somebody sent us a message, kept it here since Saturday. Congratulations, you have been selected as a special guest. Oh Lord have mercy, all these people, all these scammers, man. I like them. They can try their fate. They're like, let me just try, let me just try. Let me just try. Let me just try. It would fall. That's how one person came to Facebook. The weekend was scamming. Even when we were all morning, people not still saying they're still in the mood to do scamming. Well, we had a bloody Sunday, Sunday of morning. There are some things in Nigeria that really amazes me. Before I jump into the sports thing, there's something in Nigeria that amazes me. You know that our DSS, they can come to your house, your doorstep, if you make a wrong comment about some politicians, leave your house, they can reach you directly. But people will plan and attack churches or people. Nobody will ever know like how these people communicating. I thought that the reason why we're doing all this name, all this registration, all these many biometrics is so that if I make a call in my like here now, you would exactly know, you can pinpoint where I am. I mean, if Uber have that technology where I would request and the person can just drive straight to the front of my house. So I'm wondering sometimes. I'm wondering how our government cannot even track all these people. You understand? And then different times people have come out to say, oh, some governors are sponsoring this whole Boko Haram thing, all these bandits and the rest of them. Some people even go to see them, and nothing is happening. Nobody cares. Nobody's doing anything. And it's strange. It's really strange. And I'm like, why are we like this? Why are we like this? Well, hey, I don't know. Something you want to say, but you just can't get it off your chest. Like, I'm indifferent to it right now because no matter how we say, no matter what we say, people will still do, the government will still do what they want to do. Okay? They will still do what they want to do, act the way they want to act, not even help. But then there is a bigger side to the conversation. I don't think that no matter how, when growing up people, when children do bad, you hear their parents say things like, go better for you, you be animal, you be good. My mom used to say that there's this way my mom says it in Oromo language, she will say that the children you have in your young age are the bed that you will lie on when you're old. That's literally how she translated. The children that you are having now, they are the beds that you will lie on when you're old. But remember that when you're old, you no longer have the strength of your youth, the power, the ability to do and undo, to run around. So if you call them monkey, goat, animal, say it don't go better for you, do you want to sleep on that kind of bed when you're old? Because when they are now older and they are not prosperous, they are not good, that's the bed you lie on. And let me translate it to Nigeria. Statistically, there'll be more shooting in America this year than in Nigeria. There'll be more killing as well. But you see, the difference between them and us somehow is the fact that when it happens, people get angry, people say the things they want to say, but they don't not say America is not a dead country, America is a bad country, America is a terrible country. They still know that okay, they condemn the people, the act, and the people that are behind it, and then they still protect their country. They say God bless America, they say love America. I think that we're too quick. This is one of the things that I've always said, and I will say it over and over and over again. You can't be blessed in a land that you keep cursing. I think that's also a part. So the problems are a lot. Irresponsible government that we put in power. So we should be responsible for them. People who also are too quick to destroy the nation just so that they can make a point. So all these comments that we're making about Nigeria sometimes, if that's the only one we can fix, okay, since we can't hold government responsible, politicians responsible, at least we can hold ourselves responsible. I can be responsible for what I say. Can we tone down on the negative words that we're using for this country, Nigeria? It's the only country we've got. Over 200 million people. You think that there's any other country in this world that would accommodate us if the ball breaks? The ball breaks, that there is no country that would accommodate us. We would eat ourselves, kill ourselves. So if we try as much as possible to look, and that's one of the things that I keep saying, that in Nigerian politics, my only problem with Nigerian politics is there are people who are fighting for themselves, like we've seen of Jagaban, of Tinubu. There are people who are fighting for their political party, like we're seeing everywhere. But there's absolutely nobody that I've seen that is fighting for Nigeria. And that's the questions that we need to raise when we start looking for people to vote for. And the voting is got nothing to do with just who is the president. I keep saying it. I could care less who's the president of Nigeria. It comes down to who are the governors of each of the states, who are the lawmakers. The day we are smart enough to understand that, I think that's the day we have a nation. As a people, the day we're smart enough to realize that, listen, there are more lawmakers than a single president. The lawmakers can do and undo in terms of bending the laws, creating the laws that would define and shape the country. So if we determine the right people to be in the lawmaking situation, and then there are 35 governors and 36 governors, and the FCT, but let's deal with the 36 governors. If we can hold the 36 governors, we'll talk about the killing of yesterday, right? What about salaries that have not been paid since January in that same state? Nobody's saying anything about it. Are we not already creating a volatile situation, a situation where people will do and undo? Those are some of the questions we need to ask. We need to start asking. So if we want a good country, let's start by putting people that we can hold to account. Not somebody that would, like you have in Delta State, somebody that will be governor and tell you that I'm a governor for Asaba people. I'm not a governor for the whole Delta State. So Warri can crash and burn. Bias, Brutu, Bomadi, Patani, Koko, Okpe, Isoko can crash and burn. I don't care. For as long as and Yoma part is okay, I have succeeded as a governor. And then you see people hailing them, my chairman, my boss, my. So we need to fix those tiny little parts, because those are the real parts of the problems. Okay, or River State, where your governor can use your state money to go and do politics and give you flyover from your bedroom to your living room. Think about all of those things. I know that's sports. I mean, what do I even know about politics? I'm saying all these things. Well, these are some of the things we need to focus on. Once we focus on that, that's systemic development. If we can't focus on that, we're all crazy about who become the president. Listen, let's even say hypothetically we vote Peter Obi. If we have the wrong lawmakers in power, okay, Labour Party is the president, but the guy, he will fight them from start of his government to the end. There's nothing that will happen. In America, they call it filibuster. They would make sure that they frustrate him to the point where he does nothing, and then they'll say, you see the person that you voted in, he couldn't even achieve anything. It's as simple as that. Okay, the same way. But if every state governor accountable, imagine for instance, if every state is functioning, you think you really concern yourself about who the president of Nigeria is? Something to think about. Let's go back to sports because I know that everybody who's here, that's what they want to hear me say. It's when I talk sports that you guys get orgasm. It's when I talk sports that everybody get high. And why should I even bring in a national issue or political issue? But the truth of the matter is, if this nation is on fire, sports will not even. If sports will not interest you, you think the people right now are thinking about who's the next transfer that Arsenal will make. Those people that have lost somebody. I mean, one of the pictures that got me was when I saw a man and a child. That just knocked me off. I didn't sleep till like past 3. See my eyes. I be like, who went out Okada from London to Lagos? So it's crazy, but it's one of those things. Like when I was in Berlin, they used to say, no matter what happened, even if somebody died, the show must go on. So it's something that I don't know if it is the right word to use, but it's something that I imbibe as I grew. Back in the day, I didn't used to like it, but hey, I remember my mother died in the morning. I went to do my show around 11 o'clock. I went in on Saturday. I went to shoot the show on Sunday. So it's become a part of me. I don't know how to stop. Maybe it's my addiction anyway. But let's get a show on the road and see. Richard Okoye said this country, Nigeria, is on autopilot. These worshippers were killed in the most gruesome of ways. But the question is, where are the security operative at the time this attack was going on? Let's organize a simple, peaceful protest now. You go see DSS, soldiers, task force, etc., and they will be ready to shoot. Buhari is only concerned about the APC primaries taking place today. What a country. We need an overhaul as a nation. That's from my brother Richard Okoye. First time I'm feeling your emotions on this. Like there's no greeting, nothing this time around. You know, it tells you how pained people are about the situation, things that are going on. But I think that things will be fine. Okay. One of the things that always give me consolation is humans always prevail. It doesn't matter whether God sent fire from heaven to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, whether He sent flood to destroy the whole world, whether He scattered the languages of humans have always prevailed. It doesn't matter whether it's First World War, Second World War, swine flu, the Spanish flu, Ebola, HIV/AIDS. Humans will always prevail. So that alone is always giving me consolation. We will prevail eventually and we will be fine. We'll have a great country. Lionel Messi showed us a glimpse of the fact that if he wasn't playing for a South American country, if peradventure he was a European footballer and he was playing for any of the top European countries, hey, he would have scored maybe 1,000 goals by now. Where he alone scored 5 goals against Estonia. And those are moments, and there are countries like that. Imagine Argentina playing against San Marino. Just imagine, for instance, a company qualifiers, Argentina versus San Marino. You know, San Marinos are collectors. They are collectors by nature. They are not givers. They are collectors. They are the reason why the song "Open the floodgates of heaven, let it rain," and they are the people. The writer of that song, that was the San Marino, they were thinking about San Marino when they were writing that song. Playing against Luxembourg, playing against Estonia, playing against Slovakia, all those people. Imagine Messi playing against them every qualifiers, every year. By now, he would have done 1,000 goals. Because he played like 3 or 4 of those games. Lionel Messi already on 25 goals in a calendar year. And you know, England always, Macedonia, all those people, not Macedonia, all those people that hey, Ajale Koko, now one man name for Celestial Church of Christ that year. I don't know, but let's just pretend like that didn't happen, because I don't want the conversation to go where people have already taken it. So let's stay away from that. Football opinion, the same of Bros, Lionel Messi, he not show Estonia Messi he pack and give, he really pack and give them. Now the matter you finish, so Bros. Thank you very much, my brother. You know, so sometimes football is crazy, but it's evenly distributed. And you know, in South America, everybody like equal. South America, na big continent. We all die here. Venezuela go play against Brazil. I say they won't die. Colombia go play. I say the world. Footballers, bro, have fun now. Good morning, bros. No be lie, Sha. Messi for don't score 1 million goals, but it wasn't the matter. That's it. It just wasn't the matter. I'm not in the mood. Plus the fact that I lost my sister and all that last week, it's just killing me. A whole lot of things that happened is just breaking my heart. But we must go. Life must go on. Okay, so the living, they say the best thing that the living have to do for the dead is to live and live well. So let's keep it going. You want to call in on the show is 07025000069, and you want to contribute on WhatsApp. You want to stay anonymous, please don't stay anonymous. Send us your name, tell us your name and location if possible. It's in the same number 07025000069. So let's take the show on the road. Let's look at some of the headlines. Pray tell some of you guys, I need to know from you. Gianluca Scamacca. Okay, Gianluca Scamacca is now the talk on everybody's lip. If an Arsenal fan, that's the guy that everybody's talking about. But before I bring in Scamacca, Footballers Connect NG said, I may take her to may the Lord grant you and yours the fortitude to bear the loss. May I so rest in peace. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so in Italy, news in Italy says that Inter Milan are inching closer to signing Torino's Gleison Bremer. Remember, Torino are closing in on losing one of their star defender in Gleison Bremer this summer, with Inter emerging as a potential destination. Now, let me tell you one thing that I have observed with Italy. So Vicky said, I said my condolences. Thank you very much. One of the things that I've observed with Italy, Italian clubs don't have issues selling to each other. Like Juventus will not struggle to sell to AC Milan. AC Milan will not struggle to sell to Juventus or Inter Milan or Roma or Lazio, Napoli. Only Napoli sometimes come up with drama if you pay the right price. But if you notice, Italian clubs struggle to sell to outside club. They always make it optional, like it's the last resort. So they want their players. When Arsenal wanted to sign Vlahovic, the club Fiorentina were more interested in we'd rather keep this player in the Italian league and let the league be strong. Playing for Juventus, we don't mind if you play for Juventus and come and score against us and relegate us, make us strengthen Juventus, but it is better that we sell to Juventus than we sell to Arsenal. And it's the normal thing. Look at Scamacca, for instance. Arsenal praise Adebola one. They say sorry, Elebete. My condolences, thank you very much, bro. And they're already saying that Arsenal made his first offer, first bid for the player, $40 million, I mean £30 million or so. I don't know. But they are more concerned, they are more interested in another Italian club making a bid for the player. Until then, they are going to hold on and probably drag Arsenal to the end of the season. If there's no other club coming, maybe they can say, okay, Arsenal, come and have the player that you are bidding for. But for now, we are going to sell. Not that we don't want to sell. There's a price tag on it, 56 million. There's a price tag. We would sell it, but before we hope that the right of first refusal, the option we have is to first of all wait for an Italian team to come sign it. Okay, that's one of the things that Italian clubs do. Okay, Newcastle United are ready to meet Empoli for Christian Aslani. I mean, interest from AC Milan and Inter Milan as well. And when push comes to shove, Empoli have said that they would rather send to AC Milan or Inter Milan. You see that thing that I was saying. Okay, Prince Adebola said Arsenal will get Morata. Well, I don't know. Roma are also set to sign Manchester United, Nemanja Matic. Okay, you know that Jose Mourinho likes older players, experienced players, players that understand his mindset, his way of thinking, and he would just be able to put his message and ideas across to them without working too hard on it. And I think that Jose Mourinho started a revolution with AS Roma, but let's see how far it goes. You know that Mourinho's magic does not go past 3 seasons. By the 3rd season, good things always turn out to be bad. But let's see how this one goes anyway. Athlete defend ex-Milan boss Rino Gattuso amidst accusation of immorality for Valencian fans. I don't know what that means anyway, but if you want to see that, you go to getfootballnewsitaly.com. You will see that story and it will be good to read. I think I might just have to go back and read it later. Arsenal offers 35 million euros for Sassuolo's Gianluca Scamacca. I mean interest from Inters and other clubs in Italy, with Sassuolo more interested in selling to Italy. Lacazette is going back to Lyon. Yes, we know that against Gattuso. I don't know what is very, very weird guy. This is the guy that was there when Napoli brought Osimhen to Italy, and Osimhen's got nothing but beautiful, kind words to say about Gattuso. Soon to be Valencia's boss, Gennaro Gattuso has encountered an unprecedented situation where some